Bet she didn't picture red blue jeans and a Metallica t-shirt, sleeve full of tattoos, taking a lean kind of attitude. Bet she didn't think I'd be more straight whiskey and red wine. Let a few cuss words slip, speak my mind on politics. Ooh, bet she didn't see me coming. Can't tell a heart what it can't do. Love's gonna love how it wants to. I'm yours, baby, you're all mine. You fell for rough around the edges, got a thing for wild and reckless. Probably not what she had in mind. God knows you're the man I was made for. And if I ain't the kind of girl your mama prayed for. If she's anything like you, it's gonna take some time, but you'll see through the walls that I put up, and why I act so tough. 'Cause when I fall all the way. You know what they say, can't tell a heart what it can't do. Love's gonna love how it wants to. I'm yours, baby, you're all mine. You fell for rough around the edges, got a thing for wild and reckless. Probably not what she had in mind. God knows you're the man I was made for. And if I ain't the kind of girl your mama prayed for. If love and you's the only thing we have in common, I bet in the end it's all she really wanted. Can't tell a heart what it can't do. Love's gonna love how it wants to. I'm yours, baby, you're all mine. You fell for rough around the edges, got a thing for wild and reckless. Probably not what she had in mind. But God knows you're the man I was made for. And if I ain't the kind of girl your mama prayed for. Hey, I'm Meghan Patrick. This is Sticks and Strings, and we're hanging out here at the Mossy cabin just outside of West Point, Mississippi. And I'm going to play you some songs that I wrote. I wrote this song because, choosing to be a musician and an artist is not the easiest path. It's a humbling and frustrating and glorious dream to chase. But I've always said that when it came to my career and my music, as much as I wanted success, I wanted it to be on my terms. I wanted it to be true to who I was. I wanted it to be authentic, and I learned and accepted a long time ago that often that means I'm going to have to, might take me a little bit longer to get to where I want to go. Might have to take the long way around. And we were talking about that, and what's a back road but the long way around? But I think we can all agree the back road is usually the more scenic, more fun, more exciting route than just taking the interstate straight there. So that's the idea behind the song. It's called Backroads.
When you're 17, you're supposed to wanna be the prom queen. That was anything but that. Sneaking whiskey from a flask while they handed out that crown. When you're 21, you're supposed to graduate and find someone. Yeah, but I had other dreams. Fell in love with this six-string. Started a band and we moved town. Yeah, I guess my way was a long way around. 'Cause if you always take the road that gets you there faster, you miss out on that silver lining sun sitting on the pasture. Those twists and turns help you learn how to keep it between the lines. Yeah, life is a highway. I've been taking back roads all my life. Get on that stage, just look pretty and say what you're supposed to say. But I like songs that make me feel something true and something real. One day I'll get mine. It might take a little more time, but I don't mind. 'Cause if you always take the road that gets you there faster, you miss out on that silver lining sun sitting on the pasture. The twists and turns help you learn how to keep it between the lines. Yeah, life is a highway. I've been taking back roads all my life. Yeah, I've been cutting ruts and kicking up that gravel. One look at me, you know the road I've traveled. 'Cause if you always take the road that gets you there faster, you miss out on that silver lining sun sitting on the pasture. The twists and turns help you learn how to keep it between the lines. Yeah, life is a highway. Oh, yeah, life is a highway. I've been taking back roads all my life. Back roads all my life.
When I wrote this song, it was the first time I ever even really talked openly about my faith, let alone wrote a song about it. I didn't grow up going to church. You know, my family didn't really practice religion or have, you know, we didn't go to church, and it wasn't just a part of my upbringing. And I never really thought a whole lot about it until I got into my mid-20s. I had a really bad abusive relationship, and when I finally got out of it, I was pretty rock bottom. And it's just the first time in my life I ever felt like I needed something or somebody besides myself to pull me through it, and I didn't really know where to turn or what to do. And so I was like, well, you know, this this praying thing seems to work for some people. Like, maybe I should try it. And I was just kind of desperate, but there was also part of me, it was such a foreign thing to me. Like, I really didn't know how to pray. Like, I thought there were all these rules when it came to God and church and religion. I thought, okay, I gotta go get down at the end of my bed and I gotta put my hands like this, and I gotta, maybe there's like a certain thing or a phrase you gotta say, to make it a real prayer. Like, I know that probably sounds silly to someone that grew up with it, but to me, that's like really what I thought it was. And then it was like, well, if I want to go to church, like, what do I wear? Like, can I wear boots and jeans? Like, when I walk through the doors, am I going to burst into flames? Is everybody going to look at me and be like, oh, she's definitely hasn't been here in a while? And so it was, initially for me, it was a very personal, kind of private journey. And actually where I really kind of felt like I found God first was in the woods, just being in a tree stand or a blind, just being in nature. It was quiet, and that there was this peacefulness, and just watching this amazing sunset or sunrise and just feeling a closeness with him. And when I moved to Nashville, I met some really amazing friends that I could talk to about it and ask my questions. And these, they grew up with it. That was a big part of their lives, their whole lives. And the more I talked to them about it, the more I realized that no matter where you're at in your faith, we all still have questions and wonder if we're doing it right. So I wrote the song. It's called Praying Right.
My friend called me Sunday and asked me if I wanted to go. Part of me wanted to, and part of me didn't know. Can I wear my boots and jeans? Will everybody stare at me like they know how long it's been? I've got questions, 'cause I've been treating my soul like an old run-down shack. All my demons living rent-free on my back. So when I walk in with all my sins, I know I won't blend in. Can you forgive me? I've got questions. Can I sing Amazing Grace with last night's whiskey on my breath? Do I deserve your love with a little bit of faith I've got left? Am I saying the right things? Am I getting through? Is it too late to turn to you? I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying to find the light. Tell me, am I praying right? I can't quote the verse, but I heard there's one that says that all have fallen short, so maybe I still have a chance. And it's heavy on me, the shame I feel for not giving thanks for my blessings. Am I worthy of an answer? I've got questions. Can I sing Amazing Grace with last night's whiskey on my breath? Do I deserve your love with a little bit of faith I've got left? Am I saying the right things? Am I getting through? Is it too late to turn to you? I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying to find the light. Tell me, am I praying right? Do I have to hear my knees and raise my hands in church on Sunday? Or are you still here and see my heart when I'm praying in my own way? Can I sing Amazing Grace from last night's whiskey on my breath? Do I deserve your love? The little bit of faith I've got left. Am I saying the right things? Am I getting through? Is it too late now to turn to you? I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying to find a light. Tell me, am I praying right? Tell me, am I praying right?
So this is a truck song because it's country music. Gotta have a truck song. But I wrote this about my first truck. It's the first thing I ever bought that was just all mine. Had my name on it. It was a 1998 GMC Sierra 2500 diesel. Bought it for $2,000. It's a piece of crap. It was my piece of crap. And it drove me to a lot of gigs and a lot of shows and got me through some of the most challenging years of my life trying to just get a shot in music and get a record deal. And I remember the day I was finally getting ready to go sign my deal, and I'd been having issues with the truck. It was kind of falling apart piece by piece. And my dad said, well, why don't you just take my truck? And I was like, no, Dad, me and the old girl, we got to do this together. She got me this far. We got to go sign the record deal together. I had $2.83 in my bank account. So I was like, but I will take like $10 for gas from you. So I drove the truck into the city to sign my record deal. And I got about halfway into the parking spot in the parking lot there, and it just died in the parking lot at Warner. So it's a good time to come into some money and buy a new truck. But I always loved that truck, and my dad knew I didn't want to get rid of it, so he held on to it and used it as a work truck back home for a few years, and I could drive it anytime I went back to visit until the last time I went back to visit and drove it, and I was going down Main Street in my hometown, and the tailgate fell off. So she was just about ready to retire. But anyway, I wrote a song about that truck. It's called My First Car.
Tailgate beer, John Deere and George Strait, Water Tower Towns, Bass Ponds and 308s, Hazard on the 27 RCA, Tennessee 7 on Saturday. I'm number 3 fast on the 2-lane those pickup trucks.